Okay, so welcome to Tomato Industries Detailing, and today I'm just doing a little bit of maintenance stuff around the garage, setting up some new shelves I have here. So as we pan around, as you start detailing and you get more and more work, you just need more and more room, and you just keep buying products and it just goes on and on and on. So I was lucky enough to get something off a friend, and it's come in very handy. I'm just giving it a clean, and I'll show you what it is and how I intend to use it. Oh, sorry. I'm looking one way and holding the phone the other. Not good. They wouldn't use me in Hollywood, that's for sure. Right, so I'll just turn this around and we'll have a look at this new, what will we call it? It's definitely a stand. It's on rollers. Multi-purpose. I think I'll go with the multi-purpose stand. Okay, see you in a sec. Right, so welcome back to Tomato Industries Detailing. It's another magnificent day up here in Byron Bay, and I've just got a little while here to do a few things in my garage. So yeah, I just thought I'd, as I said in the prelude, that I was gifted something by a friend. She just sort of pointed to it and said, "Oh, do you want that? Can you use that?" I thought, my word. So what I've christened it is the Tomato Detailing Trolley, and here it is. So this is in the realm, you might say, of crossover products. So in the way of crossover, this is actually made for the hairdressing industry. So you can imagine they would put their spray bottles or whatever they use in the sides. It have scissors and all that at the top. Other products down the bottom, what have you, but I've filled it up with some detailing products. So this is not something that you that would be used a la in a workshop where you wanted absolutely everything you have in your trolley. This is more for just what the job you're going to do on that day. So for instance, you might be doing an interior job, so you'd fill it up with interior things. You might be doing exterior work, so you would fill it up with exterior. I've sort of put a bit of both in there, just to give you an idea, and also to show you its multiple uses. So we've got 6 drawers, 1, 2, 3, yes, there is 6 drawers, and we've got an area down the bottom on either side. So the drawers will open and close either side, as you can see here. I've just got them open on this side also. So, and you have another area down here for more things like waxes or whatever you might have. So I'll start at the top. So I've just got my polisher here. Now, if I was using one polisher, this would be handy, and I also use this trolley in combination with that trolley. So what I tend to do is I've got 4 polishers, and generally on cars these days, with all the nooks and crannies and what have you, you probably need that many. So I'd have 3 of them on that one, and that's all that I'd have there. Maybe some bottles over the sides, but I'd have the main one that I'm using for the moment on this one. So this be on here, and if I didn't want this here, I'd put that with the other 4, and I would put some other things that I use on top here. So over here I've got just a spray bottle, just to show you. You can put that in there. You can also stick your polishers down in there, and here we have some polish itself. So also when you're finished polishing and you're going to do your coating stuff, you can put all your coating stuff here and wheel this around the car. I've also found that not only can, there's times when I'm vacuuming inside a car and I see something I may have missed, and I thought, oh, I've got to get that off, so I've got to get some cloths and sprays and stuff out. And I get out of the car and I've got the vacuum in my hand, and I just think, what am I going to do with it? And I throw it on the ground. But look, there you go. You just stick it straight in there. So that's another use for the Tomato Industries trolley. And I found that it also fits in here on my ladder, gorilla ladder, 3-step ladder. So if we come to the other side, and you'll just see I've just thrown a few things in here, both for interior and exterior work. So at the top, there's nothing in the top drawer. What happened there? Alright, let's put something in. So for instance, you may have your brushes. Let's do that again. And there you've got a brush, and other size brushes you can have in there. Here, you might have some polishing pads. Alright, so you're using a polishing pad, and you finish using it, and you don't want to really put it back in with the other ones because you're about to use another, or you've been doing some cutting, you're about to do some finishing. So you've got drawers down the bottom, you can stick it there, use one in there. Next drawer, you've just got some, you got the old toothbrush that comes in handy for cleaning stuff and also for cleaning the pads. Upholstery brush for the seats and also the doors. Microfiber pad for putting products on. And I just threw this in there just to show you that what you can get in there. The clay towel. Here we have some vacuum accessories. I've got heaps more, but there's a few. Microfiber cloths. So these aren't in any order, and I'd probably think about what am I going to use most, and I'd stick that at the top one. I'm just throwing them all in. Here we have some tape and the rubber wheel, and down the bottom in that little area you could put your waxes. So, you know, I've determined what I need for that day. I take it, put it on the trolley, and away we go. So yeah, it's a crossover product in essence, because it was not made for the detailing industry. And I'm not sure what something like this would cost, but I have seen some of the stands, detailing stands, and they, you know, to be honest, I've never really paid attention to what they cost either, because I bought this thing, and this is a mechanic's trolley. So, and I've been using this, but it's a bit open, and this is just a little bit more enclosed. So I'm sort of liking this one a bit more for certain things, but this definitely has its uses. As I said, I can fit 4 polishers along here. I can stick all sorts of bottles, so they actually work in tandem when I'm doing big jobs. But this one's just good for maybe smaller jobs, one polisher, and away you go. So you know, you may have someone you know who is in the hairdressing industry, or you may want to look at go talk to your local hairdressers and see if they've got any second-hand ones they want to get rid of for 30, 40, 50 bucks, and you can fill it up with this. So once again, it's not always that you have to use a detailed design trolley. You can if you want, but you can also use something like this. Anyway, so that's just a little video on that, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you later.